Marriage was instituted by God at the time of creation for the well-being of humankind, and it was made sacred by the teachings of Jesus, who said, "But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate."
Paige, every time I have thought about this day approaching, I have had to stop and take a step back to remind myself that all of this is actually real, and to just appreciate how truly amazing you are and how incredibly blessed I am to have you. Thinking about the last 14 months and reliving all of the ways God has worked in our lives and in our hearts brings me more joy than anything else. From bringing a Maryland guy and a Michigan girl together, to hold hands and eat ice cream on a camp porch underneath the stars, to the first time we said "I love you" in Traverse City, to running around airports and sometimes even getting lost in them, and now all the way to stepping into our future of living for the Lord together as one. Every single moment spent with you has been the biggest blessing of my life. Paige, you are without a doubt the most amazing woman and the most amazing person I have ever met. The way you show me the love of Jesus every day by loving me with an unconditional, patient, and grace-filled love, even when I'm a grumpy jerk, makes me want to be better for you. I promise to put God and you before myself always, and to always seek the Lord so I can lead and love you faithfully and selflessly with all of my heart. My greatest wish is to be able to go to sleep every single night for the rest of my life, knowing that I understand your heart more and have learned to love you better than I did when I woke up in the morning. I love you, baby, and always will.
David, do you, in the presence of friends and family and God, the creator of all, indeed promise to love, cherish, and protect Paige, whose hands you now hold until you are separated by death?
I do.
David, when I first got to camp, I had no idea what I'd done, but I knew it was where God wanted me. Weeks later, I found myself stranded because my good old GMC broke down. When you so willingly came to rescue me, I knew right then you are a good man. Over the next several weeks, you continued to pursue me and show me Christ's love in everything you did, and to this day continue to do. You are humble, selfless, and kind. You care for me in a way that honors the Lord and are patient with me even when I don't deserve it. You've created a foundation where I can come to you about anything, and I've seen your love for me increase every day. Your selfless and faithful love has truly shown me a glimpse of how Jesus loves me. David, you make me laugh until my belly hurts, and you are always excited to go on adventures with me. You are a joy to be around. I prayed for my future husband, and God knew exactly what I needed. David, you are my best friend, and you are so much more than I ever imagined. I promise to encourage and trust you as head of our household and support your decisions for us. I promise to submit to you as to the Lord. I promise to respect you and to be faithful to you always. I promise to seek Jesus and put my relationship with God first and you second forever. I promise to honor you and cherish you and care for you each and every day. I promise to laugh with you and fill our home with love. I promise to keep Jesus at the center of our marriage, and I pray that God will use our marriage for His glory. I promise to always choose to love you every day, forever and ever. I love you, babe.
Paige, do you, in the presence of friends and family, and God the Creator of all, indeed promise to love and cherish David, whose hands you now hold, until you are separated by death?
I do.
As a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and in accordance with the laws of the state of Maryland, it is therefore my joy and privilege to declare you husband and wife. David, you may kiss your bride. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. The 3 cords that David and Paige will braid together represent the truth that marriage is more than just the uniting of 2 lives. It's also a unity with Christ as well. They've chosen to allow God to be at the center of their marriage, woven into every aspect of it, even as these 3 cords are woven together.
This has been an amazing day. I really want to thank Dave and Paige for having all of us. When Dave asked me about my speech, I told him I had some jokes lined up. And he said that was fine, which it didn't really matter because I was going to do it regardless. Now, I obviously just didn't want to come up here and just bash on Dave. No, not at all. Mainly because I didn't want to look out of the corner of my eye and see Beth staring at me. You know, I was thinking when Dave asked me to be his best man, I was honored, of course, but, by the end of this, I'm sure he'll regret it. But being able to stand next to Dave on your big day really means a lot. It really does. David is smart, hardworking. I can't fight about this. Sorry. But I really wanted to congratulate Paige. Paige, you got a great guy. Also, Paige, more importantly, you are now a proud owner of David's NASCAR toy collection. Also, Paige, you get to hear David's 30-minute or so ramblings about NASCAR, but I have some advice for you. You can do what I do and just say, wow, and, well, that's cool, and occasional, really. It's the only sport he can talk about, really, considering his football team doesn't have a name. But I digress. I think we can all agree the venue's beautiful. This has been a great time. David and Paige, everyone here loves you and supports you. David, take care of Paige, otherwise I will come after you. Thank you everyone for coming, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Hi everyone. First off, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kenzie, and Paige and I have been best friends our whole life since the day she was born. We've always lived right down the road from each other, 36 seconds to be exact. Yes, we did time that out. Paige has always been the little sister that I never had, and we did everything together growing up. So when I was grounded, which was quite often, Mindy would always be so mad because it was like Paige was grounded too, because we always spent so much time together. When deciding what to say in my toast, I thought about our friendship and all we've done, and the word adventure came to mind. That was always our word, no matter what we were doing. We always told our parents that we were going on an adventure, even when they asked, and only a handful of times did we get lost and not truly know where we are. Thank goodness for GPS. Our adventures range anything from a road trip, looking for new hiking trails or coffee shops, to spending Halloween weekend at Cedar Point running around in our candy corn pants. And we even took boat rides in Niagara Falls, or even just a simple trip to Meyer at night to get ingredients for coffee bread. Some of those adventures really did become adventurous, like the time we were wandering around a parking garage in Canada for an hour. We couldn't find our way out because it turns out we turned in our key and we were in the wrong parking garage. So after multiple attempts of asking people to get us out of that parking garage, we finally found an old couple generous enough to get us out of there. Or the time we got stuck on the Alien Forest at Cedar Point on Friday the 13th. Paige, what great memories you and I have. In all these adventures, and I'm so thankful for our road trips, the places we have explored, the memories we have made, and all of the laughs that we have shared. There's nobody else that I would have wanted to spend the last 21 years with making all of those memories. So for my wish for the two of you as you begin your marriage is that you love for each other and your love of God will lead you to the best adventures of your lives and a lifetime of creating new memories together. With that being said, I made a little sign for you guys. And it says, the best adventures begin together.
Thank you.
Who made the first move?
Yeah.